Hello everyone, this is Yawning Shark 60 and today we're going to be doing another Roger video for OP16. So this one is a foundation from Irving Pereira that I tried out in the last Roger video and I really enjoyed this build, so I'm going to be running it again. Thank you again, Irving, for suggesting it a while ago. I appreciate it. So I'm just going to call this deck the Irving one. So for this one, I did make a little changes. I ran it back with the 4 Udas that he originally suggested. I did add one more Zoro, so that way we have it up to 4, just so that we have multiple ways to, 8 ways to become a 9k leader. And then I dropped the pentochromatic string to 3, but we'll see how it goes with the defense. I think we have like a lot of defense out here still, so I feel like these will still come in clutch. So I'm really excited to try out this evolution of this deck, but we'll go ahead and go through the ratios. So with the Uda one, this is a 2k counter, 6 cost, but if you have a 10,000 power or more, which we do have a lot out there, and then Dawn attachment does count, it gets -4 from your hand, so that's pretty good for blocker defense. We have 4 of the Zoros that gives your leader plus 2,000 till the end of your opponent's next turn. And if there is a character of 8,000 power or more on your opponent's side, it gains character rush. So the fact that you only have to spend 7 Dawn for this, and you can leave Dawn up. You can leave 1 Dawn up for this and 2 for this is pretty strong for defense, so that's pretty good. 3 of the Edward Newgate. This is pretty strong. This is on your turn. Your leader gains double attack and plus 2,000. What? So if you play, if you bring this out before the Zoro or Goldie Rogers, you can potentially make your leader an 11k double attack on your turn. So that's pretty strong. Yeah, this is pretty most people will try to use their blockers for this or counter out of this, because yeah, this is pretty devastating. On play, you can reveal 2 cards with character cards with 8,000 power or more. You can give up to one of your opponent's characters -6,000 power during this turn. Our deck doesn't really have 8,000 power characters, but if there is ever like new Roger cards or current cards that we could add on it to here to give that last other effect, that'd be pretty strong too. Moving on to 3 of the Shanks. OP09 Kings Haki. This one has rush, gives -1,000 power. A pretty staple card in a good amount of red decks. So this is definitely my favorite card in my Shanks deck. So, so yeah, this is a pretty strong. We got 2 of the Goldie Roger, 10 cost secret rare, and then it's a rush. And then if you or your opponent are at 0 life, you win the game. So the double attack really helps us pressure our opponent to either use a lot of the resources so that that way they don't get down to 0 life. Yeah, they typically try their best to play around this card. So yeah, in tandem with the Edward Newgate, that's pretty good. Well, 2 of the searchers for the 2 1-drop searchers of Shanks for Roger Pirates. Thank you to Irving for suggesting putting this down, since most of our deck isn't Roger Pirates. We do risk kind of bottom decking some of this, but this deck does feel consistent in drawing stuff when we need it at the times that we do, because we do become very tanky, so we have more opportunities to draw more cards as the game progresses. So pretty good. We got 4 of the 2k Buggy D Clown. This is a ramp and 2k counter. 3 of the Inurashias. This is a ramp rested on play, and you can KO up to one of your opponent's characters at a cost of 1 or less. Still pretty good into that purple Enel matchup, but against Blackbeard, it does nothing except for ramp, but that's okay. We have 3 of the Douglas Bullet. This is a ramp rested, and then if you have 8 or more Dawn cards on your field, this character gains 2,000 plus power. So that's pretty good, strong attack line. And moving on to 2 of the Nikomomoshi. This is a 2k counter. It's really what it's used for, but it can pop off with if you have 8 or more Dawn cards on the field. You could KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 3,000 base power or less, so that could be pretty good with like a little chump blocker that they have on the other side. Moving on to 3 of the Bon Clay. This is a 1k counter, 4 cost, but on play you get to add 1 ramp one Don active, and then when attacking you can select one of your opponent's characters, and then it becomes that same base power for that turn. There's a lot of big drops out there, so this could become pretty huge, pretty wide. But if you're going against the Eno matchup, probably don't drop it down because it will get rested really easily and or KO'd. But if that's the only card you have in your hand for that Eno matchup to ramp, then yeah, go ahead. Ramping is still super important in this deck. But overall, this card is really, really strong with how many big bodies there are out there. So pretty good. 3 of the Scopper Gabon. This is a 6 cost, 7,000 power. I don't know. I can't talk today. I think it's I'm sipping on the Celsius right now, so I think all the energy's coming out. But the 6/7 guy himself, goated stat line, and then the on play is draw 2 cards and trash 1 card from your hand, so that's pretty good filtering, and it's a ramper rested. Moving on to 4 of the Cultivroja. This one is on play, make your leader plus 2,000 until the end of your opponent's next turn, so that's pretty good in making you consistently be a 9k leader. Moving on to 3 of the Divine Departures. This is pretty good counter, and it's really good board removal. If their opponent's card is rested, you can make anything minus 8,000 power if you fulfill the prerequisites, and that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good removal. Moving on to 4 of the ramp event. Moving on to 3 of the Pentachromatic String. So this one is a 2 cost. It's a counter. Your leader gains plus 4,000 for the battle, and then you get to ramp 1 Don rested if their character has a 6,000 power more. So that's pretty good into ramping when you don't have any other options and you want to be defensive. So yeah, this is a really tanky, aggressive build for Roger. So I'm really excited to try this again. Let's go on and get some matches. Let's go with the King of the Pirates. All right, we're going against Ace and Luffy. Oh, never mind. All right, we're going against Luffy and Ace. For real this time. Okay. Yeah, this one is pretty good. I think it's a good matchup for us, I think. Truth be told, I haven't played against Luffy and Ace yet with Roger. So I think it's a good matchup only because most of their characters are going to be on their turn less than 6,000, or I guess it can be 7,000 when they have that Edward Newgate out. But I think it's good for us. Do I want to search? Because I don't think I want to bottom deck the Newgates if they are there. I think I'm just gonna keep. Yeah, I'm not gonna search yet because I don't want to. Because we already got a Goldie Roger. We have ramp potential. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and not search this time, especially because they don't really use their weenies to attack. So I'm okay. Yeah, that way we don't bottom deck anything that we would regret bottom decking. Oh, cool. Perfect. And then we will go ahead and be able to ramp with the Douglas Bullet. Yeah, dude, right now I thought there was an earthquake happening because my my desk started shaking, so I thought I had to run to go get my dog and run underneath the kitchen table. But I think it was just a freeway because we live right next to a freeway, so every now and then if there's like a lot of trucks going by, we can feel the ground shake. I hope it was that. I don't know if you've been hearing in the news, but the San Andreas Fault has been they've been getting a lot of stress, like has been built up there. So that equals to not good for us. We'll go ahead and do that. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and take that. Unfortunately, we cannot attack into into here. So, because it becomes a 9k. So we're just going to have to buckle down. I think I want to do I think I do want to pressure life. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think they can rest this. Yeah, I don't think they can rest it. So we'll just go ahead and play that one. And then we'll do an easy 6. And then we'll do 8. Hopefully they take perfect. They do take. We'll go ahead and go a good 8 into leader. And then whether they pitch us 2 cards or not, it'll be good for us. Because if they go down to 2 life, then we're closer to doing the unblockable Roger if we hopefully draw, which we do have a Shanks to search. but I'm okay with this state right now. Then we'll go ahead and pass. And so we're in a pretty good spot. I can see them trying to trade into the Douglas Bullet to remove board pressure, which would be good for us. But I don't think they will actually now because they froze it. Oh, they might actually. I wouldn't be surprised. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take, because then we'll just get out of it with the plus. Oh, cool. That's actually better for us. Give you a 2K counter. And then I think for the most part, I think we've stabilized. Ooh, we do have a... That's pretty good, actually. Should I drop it down now? I could, because I'm a 7K now. I think, or actually, let's see what happens. Let's actually drop. Yeah, let's start to what was I gonna say? Yeah, let's just do that for now. We'll go ahead and mimic crocodile, and then we're gonna drop this. They'll probably get a block. Okay, I think on the next turn, if they don't. If we're still pretty, if they don't attack into us, I think I will drop the, yeah, I think, yeah. Well, actually, well, they still have the crocodile, but I think we've stabilized pretty good because they only have one blocker. They're going to have to commit a lot of Dawn to even swing into us. So I think we're pretty good from here. I hope. Did they use that? Oh, it's frozen. That's okay. We got our big bodies out anyway. That is this stage card is so strong, guys. Like it's like a must in any like Whitebeard Pirates type leader. Like, dude, this is gonna go so hard in the new Whitebeard deck. I'm pretty sure that's coming out in OP17. So I would say get your playset now. But it's a rare, shouldn't be that expensive. But if you want those all arts, get that all art, bro. Get it right now. My wife was a huge Whitebeard fan. Well, she still is, of course. And she made one of our closest friends that actually got us into One Piece made her a Edward Newgate deck, OP02. Bro, she was so good with it, bro. Like, she was devastating with it. Like, she body slammed me with the Edward Newgate. So I imagine she's gonna run it back with it. So I wouldn't be surprised. Do they have restand events? I'll do that. But I imagine we can play the Shanks to kind of... I think dropping the Shanks would be pretty good, I think. Because we could minus their board pretty well. I think we can do that pretty easily. Or we can do double attack. Yeah, double attack would go hard too. We have few options. I think we've stabilized enough to drop it. Yeah, drop it like it's hot. And then we can go ahead and board cleared. Oh, I'm so dumb, bro. For some reason, I thought the base leader was 10. That's funny, bro. But we're going to pretty much clear board. We should be able to. But I think we're in a pretty good spot, honestly. Their whole board is -1. We have the Kings Haki Shanks to be able to swing into this. So whether they block, if they block, cool, then we'll just go here and then totally clear up board. Okay, they're actually countering out. Interesting. And then we'll go ahead, go right here. And then I think that's pretty much GG's. Yeah, it should be GG's. Yeah, because their whole board's -1. We're 7K leader. We should be pretty good from here on out, unless we don't have counter. If we don't got any counter in here, then we are pretty cooked, like pretty badly cooked. Well, we'll see what happens. Hopefully they make a mistake. Yeah, we're just gonna counter out of that right now, boss. Cool. All right. Yeah, we should be good. We should be cleared to go for game on the next turn. Good thing this only targets these two. We're pretty safe. From here, it's easy math. They have 0 Dawn, no blockers. We could always put down another Shanks, bro. I think I'm just gonna drop another Shanks. Yeah, we're just gonna drop another Shanks, bro. Cause why not? Boom. Let's go. All right. And then Shouldn't be anything to rest Shanks unless they run the boat. Cool. All right, GG's. Oh, and then we had a Goldie Roger in here. All right, perfect. So I think, yeah, this being my first matchup with Roger into starter deck Luffy and Ace, I think we are favored as long as we see enough counter and we stabilize after ramping to Tendon and see our big body. So that was pretty good. All right, GG's. All right, we're going against the new Yellow Teach King, Blackbeard. I don't know why I'm talking weird today. I'm pretty sure it's the caffeine. I do like the end game, but we got a ramp for sure. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and mulligan. Okay, because I did like the end game there. I just wanted to make sure we had pieces to ramp, which we do. Perfect. Okay. We'll go ahead and pass. Okay, so in my experience with Roger against Teach, it can be scary if Teach stabilizes with their blockers and they with their 10 cost blockers, and if they stay at least one life, it's pretty bad for us because they're just going to keep using leader effect to go into their blockers. And if they don't get us, if none of us are at 0 life, yeah, it's hard. Honestly, it's hard to win that one because they typically do play around the Roger. So, yeah, this one, in my experience, has been such a close game, back and forth. So, but that's a fun challenge, though. You know, that I love that in TCGs that you can have a really great challenge, and to me, it's mentally rewarding. So, yeah, I used to be. Oh, there we go again. I can't speak. Oh, I gotta stop having so much caffeine in one go. So. A lot of my friends and family have been telling me that like, hey, bro, you gotta calm it down, bro. But okay, let's see. We have. What do I want to do? Do I want to go wide? Going wide with. I think we can go wide actually, because I could go 4 and then I can go 4 and then 3. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, bro. I think we'll do this, and then let's see. Okay, actually, yeah, let's attack first and see what happens. If they get a trigger, that could be pretty bad for us if they rest it. If they rest it, I think I will go wide. We'll see what happens though. Okay, and then from here on out, I think I will go ahead and attack. I hope that was the right move. Yeah, with Teach, if you can go wide, that's the optimal game plan. Going wide as quickly as you can. Okay, perfect. So we've set up a wide board. Our Douglas Bullet is at 6. Hopefully they don't have a... Oh, okay, so I think their most optimal play will be to heal up with Shiryu. But here's what's going to happen. They do Shiryu, right? They're going to swing 6 into 6. I will... Oh, they don't. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get out of that. But they're going to do Shiryu into... if they are able to, they'll try to do into Vasco's shot. They don't. Okay. Ooh. Okay. 5 or less rested. They'll probably do... Which one would they do? Would they do, I think they do this one. Yeah, they'd probably do either, yeah, I think they'd do Jesus Burgess. But, okay, so it's actually looking fantastic for us. This is what we're going to do. So, first, we're going to swing with our this body, because that could be rested pretty easily. And either of these can be rested pretty easily. So, we're going to swing first with our lower body characters. That can be... rested with the Vasco trigger. Okay. And that's probably going to give -3 to... Hopefully they give -3 to our leader, because we're going to pump up our leader anyway. Okay. That's pretty good for them. Swing another 6. Okay, we're in a pretty good spot right now. Bunkers, why are you crying? Oh, I think he's trying to get a toy from somewhere. I think there's a toy stuck. Okay, this is looking pretty good for us. Not gonna lie. And then perfect. And then we'll go here. Then we'll do a cheeky. That's fine. Then I'm gonna do a cheeky 6 at leader. 5 at leader. Okay. And then yeah, we're just pressuring them. I wish it was 8,000. Dang, I could have swung into that. That's okay. But yeah, we've gone pretty wide. The best thing they can do is heal up, I believe, but we're just gonna pressure into their board. But do we save one of the Douglas bullets? Maybe. Maybe we do. Oh, but we can KO their Katarina. I think we'll do that. Yeah. We'll KO their Katarina. Okay, never mind. We'll just swing into the Katarina. Okay. Okay, they're going to stabilize after this. So it's going to look pretty... it's going to start to be very precarious for us. Oh, they do have a Z haha, so they can life burn. Okay. Maybe we just become a... dang it. Wish I could pick that up. Haha, it's okay. I think I'll grab this. And then let's see what we get. Draw 2. These are both really appealing. But then they're going to do the blocker anyway. I think we do that, yeah. And then we'll go ahead and get rid of the Katarina already. Just because I don't like the potential pressure that it can give to us. Do 7 on here. I imagine they let it go. If not, that's okay for us. And then 10 right here. And then we'll just go right here. Okay, the only upside for us is that they are low on hand size. Because we were able to pressure with the wide board. But once they... Oh, dang. That's pretty good. Oh, and they did put that on top there, so... Nice. But we already know they do already have a Z haha in hand. We'll go ahead and pass. Okay, this is where it becomes pretty scary. Is when they continuously chain their 10 cost Blackbeards. I'm pretty sure they have at least one in hand. So we're going to have to definitely bunker up. They do the Z haha with the life burn. That's fair. And now, so it can attack. I imagine they're just going to try to get rid of it, which I wish I had another Zoro or a Roger, but I digress. We don't. But if they didn't have a Blackbeard, this would have been super detrimental for them. I think we'll go ahead and take no trigger. And then I think I'll do that. And then a one cost. I mean, one counter. Plus 1,000. Told you I can't speak today. Okay. I'd rather keep this because as much as I would love to have this put down to 0, they can just redirect over here. I mean, to 4. They'll take life and then redirect. And then we lost a really good counter. This is what we'll do. We have a lot of counter in life. We'll go ahead and just drop this bad boy down. We don't have anything for 8,000. They're pretty much just gonna block, honestly. So we'll do this. We'll do 7. We'll probably do the free block. We can at least get 1 card from hand, but once they do if they do another Cheech, it's Jover, bro. I think I'll keep it for... I was going to put 10, but they're going to block anyway. So, at least I think they're going to block. They should block. It's a free block. Yeah, okay. Pass. Okay, so we're in a really tough spot right now. Ooh, and then they get another Z haha. That's crazy, bro. Our safe thing is that... Ooh, we have a pentachromatic one. Ooh, dang! I wish I had. Yo, yeah, I had all the Dawn available. Okay, so unfortunately, his ability is out. But what can we do? Is a pentachromatic better? I think it's better because they do. They're gonna do. I'm pretty sure they're gonna attack with this. I think the pentachromatic is better in this situation. Yeah, because it's 4. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah. Then there we go. Okay. And then do that. Oh, do we have enough counter? Oh, I don't know if we have enough counter. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. We don't have enough Yes, we do. We do by 1. Okay. So we could potentially win. Okay. So, oh my God. Okay. Well, we have to do maths. All right. We have to do maths correctly. They have 2 cards in life. 1 card okay. 2 cards in hand. 1 card in life. 1 blocker. They have leader ability. Potentially, if they have a trigger. We have 4 potential. Yeah, we have 4 potential swings. We need to hit them 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I think we lose if they have even 1. It takes 1 trigger in their hand, I think, to win it for them. I think. Let's see. Let's do a simple 7. Oh man. I hope I'm doing this correctly. Okay. Yeah, let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. If they take, I think okay. Okay, from here on out, okay. I think we got it. I think we got it. Yeah, because okay, we can do 9. Do they have 2Ks though? Can I see 999? Okay, let's do 9. Yeah, let's do 9. And then okay, they blocked, so they have leader ability to utilize. Okay, yeah, I think we got this. We just got to do math correctly. Yeah, I think we got it. How should we split this up? So I have 10 down available. I could do. Okay. And then 6, 7. Oh, I think I did this wrong. 8. I think I did it wrong. If they have two 2Ks and 1K, I think they win. Or no, wait, because they have to pitch. We won. Let's freaking go. We won. I'm pretty sure I could have calculated that better, but we won, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Because they have to use. I failed to realize they still have to use a trigger in that last calculation of Dawn attachment. Yeah, because they needed to use a trigger. They had to use a trigger to use leader effect. So they were gonna go down 1 card anyway. So all I had to be was 9-10. Yeah, yeah. So it had all I needed to account for was 9-10 in those final 2 swings. 9 with Shanks. Yeah, 9 with Shanks at leader. Because then no, I mean that could have still won them if they had. No. Yeah, it goes 9 and yeah. So they had 3 cards in hand. Do 9 into leader. They would pitch 2K at most, and then it would go through if it's not a trigger. Yeah. Because they had 3 cards in hand. 9 with Shanks. They couldn't do leader effect, and even if this was a 1K, then I go 10 here. They have no cards in hand, can't use leader effect. All right, yeah. So that's how the optimal way to. So that was good. I think I calculated that subconsciously, but wasn't realizing like the full Clarifications. Yeah. I got there. I got there to the calculation just the long way, the inefficient way. But yeah, that's how you wanted to calculate it. That because they had 3 cards in hand at 2 swings, just 9. Because the most they can do is 2-2-1. They get out of it, but then they don't have leader effect and no blockers to use. And then attach 3 here, 10 at leader, win the game. Perfect, cool. All right, yeah. I just wanted to explain my thought process behind that. So that way, if you're in that similar situation, either against Blackbeard or against any other leader, you can like see how I came across to that conclusion. I hope that made sense. If not, I apologize. But yeah, if it didn't make sense, yeah, I need to slow down the caffeine. But yeah, GG's. We got that win. We'll go on to the next one. All right. We're going against Lucy. Or is it Sabo? No, it's Lucy. Let's see. Do we want to stick with this? I think... Well, they have a lot of blockers, so they're going to block anyway. But then I'm going to command counter from them anyway for that. Well, let's keep. Yeah, let's keep. We have ways to ramp up on each turn, and then we have the double attack. Yeah, we'll keep. We'll go ahead and pass. But yeah, Lucy, I feel like will continue to still be popular since Nami is still popular out there. So I think it's good to expect a healthy amount of this card out there. We'll go ahead and swing 7. But yeah, Lucy seems like a lot of fun. So I remember I played against the Lucy in one of the extra grand regulation battles, and that was pretty close. I was running Don Flamingo from OP16 in that extra grand regulation battle. That was a lot of fun. It was close. Like, it was so close, dude. But yeah, Lucy seems like a lot of fun. It's funny because I feel like Lucy is like there's a lot of Lucy fans out there, and they are out there in locals, but I've only played against only one in a locals ever. I mean, granted, unfortunately, I don't have as much time to go to locals as I would love to. So that's why I don't really like see them out there, but hopefully I do more in the future. I think I'm going to do Scopper Gabon because they'll probably bottom deck the Monclay with their events after using the Sabo, so we'll use that. But we'll go ahead and swing a cheeky 6. This one's going to be hard to remove only because once they bring up their Sabo blockers, they're going to utilize a lot of they're going to do everything they can to save the Cavendish, so I think I'm just not even going to target it. I think I'm going to get rid of the Pentachromatic since I'm already going to be at the 10 Dawn on the next turn, and then I can use this for only 1. I think I will get out of that. Yeah, pretty sure I'll get out of that. I'll give you a 2k counter. Actually, no, I'll utilize the Buggy D Clown because I can use this Uda. Now that I don't have that other 10 secret rare, no, not secret rare, the super rare Roger in this deck, this can be popped off. I do miss the 10 cost super rare Roger. Yeah, I feel like I've been trying to theory craft what a I am Roger event or character card would be for Roger, like what the stipulation would be, you know what I mean? Because they have the Edward, I am Whitebeard that you could not the stipulation, but like you could take top card of your life to make your leader +2, and then Blackbeard has the Zihaha that burns a life from your opponent's life pile. Okay, could drop this and be fine, I think. Yeah, I think that should be okay. Okay, and then we'll swing not a double attack. I imagine they're gonna block, and then I think they forgot that I have double attack. Ruh-roh Raggy. We do have to be careful too, though, if they drop a Roger. and if we're low on life. Okay, we're 6-7. I wonder if they forgot I get double attack with Edward Newgate. If so, that's okay. It happens. Ooh, are they going to KO it? Oh, they bottom decked it. That's a pretty good combo. Nice. Okay, so I have that. I think I want to start searching now for the unblockable Roger. So that's what we're going to do. Edward Newgate, thank you for all you did. We're going to do that. And we found it, y'all. Okay, cool. Let me pitch the Edward Newgate so that way I can have more defense up. Yeah, just in case they try to go sicko mode on me. We're going to do a cheeky 9. And then we'll leave 2 down up. Or I guess I could have done 8, but that would have been a free block. So that way I can at least get them down to filter. And then, yeah, we just go for it on this next turn. They do have a lot of cards in hand. So that can be pretty tricky, especially with the leader effect to pitch all the events. We'll go ahead and we will counter out of that. Easy 1K. I wonder what they're going to drop. Okay, it was that. And then hopefully, it's not the double attack. So I think I will do the pentachromatic string if they do 9. No, well, I can just do this. Yeah. Or I can just do an easy 2K. But yeah, I can't wait for the I Am Roger event or character card. Whatever it's going to be. I'm excited for it. I hope it plays into being able to utilize the 10 costs Roger. All right, and then unblockable, we swing 7. It'll be boom boom. They might have enough to get out of it. They don't have stage to give +2. So that's really good for us. I think it's GG's, I think. It just depends if they have a few 2K counters in hand, but thankfully they're okay. Okay. And then if not, on the clapback, we might die, actually. Ooh. Okay. We might die. Oh my god. We might die. Depends on how they do. Well, actually, we might survive only because they don't have enough cards to pitch to boost up their leader. You know what I mean? So I think we might be in a good spot. Question mark. Depends on how we do have 3 2Ks, thankfully. Dang, I don't want to. Do we die? Do I counter out right now? No, it'd be inefficient. Dang. If we get a divine departure, that would be great. If not, yeah, no, I'd rather. Oh, dang. The Brick City got it for that was our downfall. That's okay. I haven't been bricking as much with Roger recently, so hey man, sometimes we get the L, so that's okay. We're pretty close though. We're just like a few. They just had with this Cavendish, they were able to have enough towards the end game to be able to get out of it. So that was close though. GG's. Yeah, not too bad. All right, so that'll do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this Roger build. I'm really enjoying this Roger build, man. Like it has a lot of like defense and offense options, and it makes our opponents really respect this Edward Newgate and our bodies to become a 9K leader. So pretty strong. Yeah, I'm enjoying this list so far. Yeah, if there's any other lists you want me to try out or any suggestions, please let me know in the comment section. And then if you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And really quick, I forgot to mention, but I did the Eggman tournament in last week, the triple win a box tournament, and I actually got top 8 in that tournament out of 64. I got 8th place, so I did get the last spot for prizing, so that was pretty cool. Really fun event, honestly. All my opponents were really strong, and in particular the 4th round match was super close and super stressful in a good way, in a good competitive way. It was a lot of fun. My opponent was really good, great vibes. Yeah, like I said, all my opponents were great vibes all around. But the fourth round, well, the first round, I was on stream for the first round and fourth round with Shanks. So if you'd like, you can go ahead and watch that on the Eggman's videos. But the fourth round was that I was on stream. That was so close, and I was like sweating, bro. Like it was. Yeah, I won't give spoilers if you haven't seen it yet, if I won or lost. Since I got, I was 8th place, I did, lose at least a match. But yeah, I got, it was a lot of fun that day. So thank you to Eggman and Jake for hosting and commentating. You guys are the GOATs. But yeah, go ahead and check that out. Yeah, with Shanks, I'm really enjoying Shanks as well. So I'm glad there's two leaders that I can use that are a lot of fun. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.